Hey everyone, welcome, and thanks for watching the first ever Christ Church Neighborhood News. Now this is supposed to be a short video for you so you can see the different opportunities that are happening in and around the ministry here at Christ Church, see some of the wins, and see how you can stay connected, growing, and serving within the ministry. So without any further delay, let's jump over to some of the wins.
And how about some recent wins that we've experienced in neighborhoods? First of all, our neighborhood groups just finished another 6-week study in homes throughout the city. We have such faithful and diligent leaders. We absolutely love it. Another win, people from the groups and from church, they just came together to throw luncheons and desserts and entertainment for teachers at the schools all around the city. And it was just a blast. We're also excited that people from groups and from the church all got together to help build a home for a family in need. We call Help Build Hope, and also excited about a new emerging group of coaches who are going to help us take even better care of our neighborhood group leaders. And also I've heard of neighborhood groups connecting with their neighbors, like throwing a party in their neighborhood, or just celebrating new life, like the young married couple who did their baby gender reveal actually in their neighborhood group, and serving together in groups. Like one group sent over 30 packs of medical supplies to people in countries where their faith is outlawed. Even with the summer break coming, I've already heard of lots of groups that are making plans of how to get out and connect with their neighbors, or get together and serve in their community. I mean, you just can't beat neighborhoods at Christ Church.
Undoubtedly, you're watching this video from some type of battery-powered device. Now, whether that's a phone, a tablet, or a laptop, it typically needs to be plugged in so that the battery can charge up. Now, let me ask you this. What happens when you unplug it? Automatically, that battery starts to drain because it's being used. The same happens for us spiritually. As we continue to pour ourselves out into other people, our spiritual tank can get empty. And the one thing that we don't want to happen to you is for you to get spiritually empty, to become spiritually dry, to become spiritually dead. So what are the best ways for you to do that? Well, it's being plugged in and being connected. And as we see in Acts chapter 2, we get our power from the Holy Spirit. And so you need to make sure that you are constantly being plugged in, constantly being charged, constantly being filled up, so that you do not get empty, so that you do not get drained. And how do we do that? Some of the best ways of doing that are reading our Bible, having prayer time, having quiet time, being a part of a transformation group. Your neighborhood group can do that as well. But also, one of the things you don't want to forget is being a part of the corporate worship that we do throughout the weekends. These are all things that you need to have as part of your life so that you're constantly plugged in, you're constantly connected, so that your battery and your spiritual battery does not get drained.
You know, that's a great reminder for all of us leaders. We've got to take time to recharge, to take God-ordained sabbaticals, rests for ourselves, for our groups, for our homes. And summer is a good season to take a break. And the break really is a great time to be about the other things that we really want our people to make time to do. To reach out to the neighbors that are out there on your street, connect with them, enjoy time with them, have conversations in driveways with them. Summer is a great time for all of that. And look for a couple times over the summer to reconnect with your group members too. And let me tell you, food always draws people. So whether it's neighborhood potluck or ice cream socials, find easy ways to build relationships.
Now maybe you're thinking, you know, I love taking a break, but my group really wants to keep meeting, and we want to have a study even though it's summertime. And if you do, we've got a few that we want to suggest just for you. The first one being this, the book, The Art of Neighboring. Now this book was the building blocks for the neighborhoods philosophy that we have at Christ Church. In the back there are discussion questions, 6 sessions that you can do together as a group. So check this book out for one. Next is called Making Room for Summer, and this is a DVD and booklet that we have, And we actually have a ton of these at the church. So if you want to do this, get with your neighborhood pastor and ask them, hey, can I get some of the Making Room for Summer curriculum? The last one that we have is from Life.Church. And this is curriculum that I love. It's called Twisted. And it's taking popular Bible verses that have been twisted and taken out of context and actually studying what they really mean and equipping you to handle those situations when people might throw out a verse and use it out of context and twist it. And that's a video-based and question-based that you can get online at your toolbox right now.
The break is also a great time to serve your neighbors. Whether it's helping a widow on your street who could just use a helping hand, or finding a way for your group to come back together and serve a family or a ministry in your community. Serving is one of life's greatest privileges. And a great way to serve around Christ Church in this time is by serving at Freedom Fest. And there are so many ways that you can sign up to serve at Freedom Fest. But one of the best is just by planning to go, inviting your neighbors and your friends, and then when you're there, be a smiling, helpful, welcoming, friendly person. And because every year people rave about Freedom Fest, and not just because of the bands, but because they get to meet the kindest, most servant-hearted people on the planet, and that's you.
Thanks guys for watching, and make sure you check out next month's Neighborhood News.
And always remember to be loving God and loving your neighbors. In other words,
Love where you live.